Well, after 30 minutes of talking with a nice old gentleman at the ramp, but delayed me, I'm gonna give it a try, but there's a lot of skim ice out here. It's not thick at all, but a lot of it. Supposed to get up to the 40s and a little wind today. Hopefully it stays like that. And I'm gonna try a different pool. Last 2 times out, another pool I skunked. Hopefully I can get on some shad somewhere, some point. I do got some bait though. I'll try for excuse me, starters. But anyways, so I'm gonna get on out here. Crap, I do gotta go back. Grab my sunglasses. Need my sunglasses, especially if it's being sunny today. Hope I can just shoot right through here now. Got my glasses. Maybe on the way back out. Oh, see, there's quite a bit of open out here, right in this area. I'm gonna go back out here and see if I can find some shad back in here. If I can get back far enough. I'm not sure if I can. Or if I can find some on the way there. I've got some marks here. A little chilly to throw, but if I can find a big pile of them, they throw once or twice. So I'll let you know. Well, I threw several times, couldn't get nothing. I mean, I got a bunch of shad here, but they're way down 30 feet or more. So I'm just gonna use some bait here, and I'm gonna start out with 2 small pieces of white bass. See what happens. Ow. Put it on this one. My hands got so cold. They're still cold, but I'm gonna see what happens. Wait till it warms up a little bit, see if I can get back, because it was all ice back there. Anyways, started getting a bite. There's a ton of shad here. Oh, that shad. I tried to throw for it, but I didn't get on anything. I mean, that's just a lot of shad. Uh-oh. Not skunked today. At least not yet. Oh, he's a fun size. I don't know if he's a fun size, but he's a fish. Yeah. He's okay size. I'll call him okay size. Yeah. I guess a fun size is a good name. Maybe, maybe not. I know my hands are still cold. Hi there. Okay, not skunked. Sure you can go down. Whew, my hands. Bad thing about throwing the cast net is it gets your hands cold, then it takes it a while to regroup. That was on white bass. Just a little tiny piece. Try to rehook this better, but white bass is definitely tough skinned. Alright, I had that one sitting about 23 feet, 20, maybe 25. And it was right in the ball of shads. I just got done, I was trying to get on some of them. And I couldn't hit nothing. Whew, man, my hands. Warms up a bit. Alright, good start. It's 9:56, so been here an hour. But most of that time was going back there trying to get on some shad. So, alright, there's shad here, but it's not as thick as it was. It's all kind of yellowish looking now. Go back out here. By the way, the water temperature is still 35.5, so I did get one to bite in 35 degrees. 35.5. Coming back into the big red section of shad now. There's a ton of them there. I'm in 40 feet, but it's so thick it's reading on my one graph. 20 feet. Would like to throw my net again, but I think he stuck me a little. My hand's so cold I couldn't even feel him sticking me. But like I said, 35.5, it's 10 o'clock right now. Let's see if we can get another one. Woo, finally got some shad after all this time. Finally I'm able to get some shallow water with no ice. Got a big one in there too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Now we can fish. Now that I'm almost out of time. That one. I don't know if that make a big difference, but I feel a little better now. Be able to get on some shad finally. Spent way too much time trying to find. I'd fish a little, don't get no bites. I'd throw a little, go find a different spot. Got shad now. Alright. Now let's see if we can find some fish. I'll come over here first. Woo! Okay. I put a cut shad of the smaller ones, about that size. And this pool over here still has white bass on it. Which reminds me, I just messed the depth finder up. But this pool over here, I've got one of the big shads, whole, live. Last time I used one of them like that, I ended up catching a really decent fish. So I'm gonna try it again. My hands are cold now again. I don't know if it ever got up to 40. The clouds moved in for a bit. Things got a little chilly. Setting in 22 feet right now. Got maybe some shad down there. About ready to go over the drop off. Kind of want to stay in this area if I can. It's 12:42 now. Because I really wouldn't mind throwing for more shad here before I take off. Because I was out of shad this morning or last night when I got into the freezer. I thought I had several more packs in there. It looks like I only had white bass and perch from Myers that I had frozen. And I got quite a few in the bucket right now, but That'd only give me a couple packs, if that. So, gonna see if I can't throw for them before I take off. Give me more to bag up and freeze. A couple of them, like I showed you, there was one even bigger. That ice back in that cove there, I mean, it was so thick that gooses was standing on it, so I couldn't get back to where I wanted to there. Everything else, all the shad out here, down too deep. My net just shy of them. I was hoping to get one or two stragglers above it, but I spent way too much time trying to throw. But I thought maybe that might be open because it was right next to deep water, and it was. So that's a good thing. Now I got fresh bait. We'll see which works better. I mean, I did catch that one on the white bass, but other than that, I ain't had a bite again. And I'm out 26 feet now. I'm gonna be dropping off of it here. Drop that one down a little bit. Move this one down a little bit too. I gotta redo this. 127, no bite. I'm trying to work my way back to the path I came, because I did mark what I thought was looked like some decent catfish marks. I'm kind of coming up to that spot, but the water temperature has risen up to a whopping 36 degrees. So it has warmed up a tad, at least on the surface. I don't know if it's 40 degrees out though. Still seems a little chilly. That shad there may be just a little too big, but if someone wants him, it will be a decent one, I imagine. I took the white bass off of this one over here. I put a smaller, probably about that big, live shad on. But so far, still nothing. And the one I got cut, it's raised it up to where I see like marks and things, because it was down a couple feet off the bottom. Wasn't seeing nothing on the bottom, but every time I'd raise it up, then I'd start seeing marks on the bottom. I'd drop it back down, then I won't see no marks. Then I raise it back up, and then I'd see marks. So I just dropped him back down, and pretty sure I'm gonna just leave him there. This guy here, he's at about 17 feet. And the stuff I see is all between 15 to 30 feet, except for the few marks I see towards the bottom. But everybody's in that region there, at least right here now. breeze though keeps messing with me. It's not much. It's not much at all. But it's still just enough to push me off the line I'm trying to go. Because it's kind of catching me sideways. I'm trying to go like 0.2, 0.3 as I'm moving along, unless I really see some decent things. And I'll try to slow it down even more. But it keeps pushing me away from where I had traveled. I should be coming up to the old creek channel. Then I put a mark on here when I started seeing some of them catfish marks, I thought. They was actually on the other side of this creek channel. So if I can get across there, I'll see. The thing about this lake is it could be anywhere. I mean, unlike a river with steam plants and things like that, there's really no warm water coming in here. I think most of them's buried in shallow water, just buried in mud. That's my belief. Yeah. Alright. I tried back there, no bites. So I moved back up here to where all this shad and stuff is, where I caught that first fish. Just got the lines out. And running out of time. It's 1:59, almost 2 o'clock. Be flipping any second. So I got maybe 2 hours left. And then I want to swing back where them shad was and try to get some more of them. So I guess I'll try to finish up here. I mean, did get that one fish here. There is a ton of bait right here in and around this area here. Not really seeing any fish though. But it's now 2 o'clock. Maybe they'll be moving in now. Can't believe this all guy ain't even hitting the medium shad I got on there. But I'll see what happens next. It's just on some more shad. Means I don't have to go back to the other spot. going away from where it was. Come over here. That's a big one. Decent size one. Got way too shallow though. One more time. I should have enough. I hope. Only a couple there. Where'd they go? I thought I'd just start throwing because I was in like, it was about 20 feet but the screen was all red up to about 15 feet or so, and both of them was telling me I was on 20 feet. However that went. Wasting time fishing. Now I pulled myself away from it. Trying to turn to get to it. Four mediums there. Try it one more time, right up here. Ton of shad down there, though, I'll tell you that. Got them this time. Got some this time. Alright, that last one. I'll move on out this way a bit. I'm sorry, but this just makes me sad in a way. This guy right here, he's cut, and yet he's still alive. He's been on there now for a while. Aw, I feel bad. I feel real bad. I walk along the edge of this point heading back towards the ramp. I mean, I could throw here and get a ton of shad too. I was going to try to get out of them, but I want to walk this little spot here. Why couldn't I find them earlier? I hate killing anything, but they are bait. That's what they eat. I'll need some. I got about 10 more minutes. I'm right here at the ramp, more or less. Went on, I should have stayed where the shad was. But I went out deep, and boy, there's just nothing out there. Went and hit my other spot that's got some structure right off where it goes deep. I'm telling you, there's this zip out there. Nothing. I ain't talking real deep either. I mean, like deepest is 50. And it jumps up to like about 30 something. There wasn't shad, there wasn't anything out there. I spent too much time there hoping to find something butted up against the wall of it, but I'm just trying to come over here. There's small things here. There ain't much that I can see. Not even really bait over here too much. I'm in 40 feet now. Should have just stayed where I was. So unless I catch something, I think that will be it. I got some shad to bag up. Still gotta stop at the store too. It's 3:50. I'm staying till 4, and I'm taking it to the ramp. I should be at the ramp at 4, but I'll stay right here since I'm so close. So I did catch one though, and I got shad. So that's a plus. Other than that, didn't even really learn much. Ice is almost all gone though. At least out here in the open. Did find my shad though. That was another key point of coming out. There's just nothing out here. Alright. Well, it's a good thing I didn't get very more because I don't have very much more bags. But I got 2, 4, 6, 7 bags. And I got too many really in each bag. I don't like to put that many in each bag because usually they end up going to waste, especially this time of year. But you can see how big some of these are. That guy. And then some mediums in with each of them. And then one bag of kind of my leftover scraps, the smaller ones. But I'll take one bag and I won't use all of them, I know, especially this time of year. But it is what it is. I was afraid I was gonna run out of my bags. So I got shad now though.